Coming from the next lane. Coming from the next lane. This idea that I would do a morning vlog. What I'm doing right now. I'm just going to simply call it Morning Talks. So that's basically going to be a random thing of a random little series of stuff that it's car related, not car related. It's kind of everything. Few changes. If you notice, I moved again, and I'll explain that in another video. That's basically all you need to know. I will say that I am basically just back in North Carolina, back to where I feel most at home. So, yay, I'm back in North Carolina. Another thing is that I changed my YouTube name again. Now it's just going to be plain just my name, Hunter Hogan. And why is because so Burnout Media is going to be my company name. So that secondary like photography page will always be Burnout Media. You can always follow me there. And so that'll be my kind of company that I'm trying to build. So hopefully it comes to a point to where, you know, like it's a media company, and I can hire people, and you know, we can make you know, fantastic videos or some stuff. Basically now I'm not limiting myself to just like the pretty car videos, or well, quote unquote pretty car videos. I think mine are kind of terrible, but you know, I'll post them on this channel as well, and you know, as time goes on, hopefully get better and better at it, and then get better and better equipment to make better videos. A lot better. So now that's out of the way. Let's talk about my cars. So I am in the process of getting a new car, probably like a new car, hopefully. I won't say what it is because I know there's a huge, big controversy behind it. Some of my closest friends actually know what I'm going to get. So, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's great. I don't really care. It's going to make me way happier. So, and I'm going to be using Tank, which is this old Mercedes wagon, and as a trade. I'm probably not going to get much for it, which is fine. I don't expect to get a whole lot for Tank, which it sucks, but it's the way it is. And Nugget, if you don't know who Nugget is, it's my 92 Honda Accord. It's been my family since 1998, my first car. It is still not in my possession. I still have the car. I don't have a place for it just yet, and financially I need to figure that out, because a garage at my new apartment complex is quite expensive. Well, I mean, like compared to what the old apartment buildings were, or my old apartment building and their garages, these garages are way nicer. So I get it. But you know, I just need to balance that out with my budget and what I make now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that I can, you know, budget it out correctly to where I still have enough discretionary income, and then, you know, just enough money to still live off of and still, you know, enjoy life. So that's that. But if anyone has a truck and trailer and would love to help me out, I'll pay for gas and food. You know, so let me know. So yeah, where have I been for the past few months? Well, I've just been working, and then kind of figuring everything out, because, you know, like I said before, I wasn't exactly happy living in Georgia. There wasn't really much bad about it, except for, you know, my car getting stolen the first week I was down there, first day I was down there. But you know, I don't know, Georgia just never felt like home, and you know, I just want to come back. So there's that. You know, yeah, I don't really live a very extravagant and special life. Just kind of doing my own thing, and just kind of living the way that I think is right. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed my morning commute. It's actually, where I'm living now is actually pretty calm-ish, except for the first week I was here, Tank got hit. That was fun. That just shows how much luck I have. So there's that. That should be getting fixed. And if it just doesn't seem like it'll get fixed, I just hope the insurance company just kind of snips a check, just gives it to my dad. That way I can just trade in Tank and be on my merry way. Why do I want to trade in Tank? I don't want to, but it's a German car, and you know, I'm not complaining about the maintenance and stuff. It's not that. It's just I don't have time to fix it. I have no time for that. As much as I would love to have time for that, it just doesn't seem plausible right now to have 2 project cars and not enough room for them. And you know, with German cars, it's just I need specialty tools, and it's not that they're not cheap. It's just you know, it's kind of ridiculous to have so many tools just for one car, but it's the way it is. So yeah, I mean, nothing's like really wrong with it except for like it's leaking oil out of the valve cover and front timing cover. So generally pretty easy fixes. Oh, and I forgot to add, there's like a front water cooling fan bracket bearing thing. I don't know. I just know that the part itself is about $300. And I'm just like, ugh. And the whole entire front end has to come apart for that to happen. And it's just like, no. I mean, with the history of Tank and everything, Tank needs to go to a good home that will take care of them and like restore them, and not build them to a stance boy wagon. Because I'm sorry if you like stance cars, you do you, but I just think that it looks terrible to me, having wheels at -12 degrees camber and going through tires every now and then. It's just it's kind of a waste of a car and tire, but that's just me. More updates, my bad. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is, or I'm in the works of, is starting my own kind of podcast / talk show kind of thing. This has actually been in the works for months now. It's just I never had time for it. You know, for me, like all the things I want to do, I just never have the right amount of time to do. So this freaking truck behind me is riding my rear. Don't text and drive. I wasn't texting, I was turning off my alarm, which I'm pretty sure you heard. Anyway, my talk show podcast. So I've deemed it the name The Open Road. Why? I don't know. I just think it sounded good, and it's been a while trying to figure that name out, because you know, the way I want this show to kind of turn out to be is kind of like Top Gear and the Grand Tour. I mean, obviously, you know, if this were to replace that, doubt it. You know, I'd have some pretty big shoes to fill. So, you know, that's not something I'm looking into doing, or I would love for it to turn out to be like that, but it's going to take some time. So, yeah. So I'm kind of trying to work on a schedule for that. I already have a few people lined up as guests. I'm not sure if I want one person on at a time, or it's just going to be a giant group of people. So I would like for it to be a giant group of people, just because, you know, we can all feed off each other's ideas. One of my least favorite things in the world is a freaking U-turn. I hate U-turns. absolutely hate U-turns. Why? I don't know. I guess it's because it's just very, very annoying. Where I'm living now is actually really, really cool. It's very cool. And there's a car scene here that's super hidden. And some people say frickin' Atlanta has a hidden car scene. Oh, buddy, you have no idea about the place I live in. It's a super hidden car scene. Like just the other day, I saw a drag race prepped 240 SX, and that was pretty cool. Rolling around my apartment building, that was pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for stopping in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of these. If I should do these daily, every morning, try to every morning. You know, just let me know what you think about the open road, and stay tuned for that. I'm still figuring that out. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.